Good afternoon. I'm Anthony, and I'm here to cook something special for you. Here we are at KeepItHot.com, a site that is dedicated to keeping it hot. Whether it be in the kitchen, whether it be in the gym, whether it be with that candlelight dinner with that beautiful woman, or whether it be in bed, whatever. Keep it hot. Now today we're going to first work in the kitchen. We're making a recipe here for, this is something that is not necessarily what we aspire to do with Keep It Hot. This is not a nutritionally and tastefully keep it hot sort of dish. This is just all about taste. This is sweets. Today we are making what is known as a bean pie. It's a pie that became popular, was made popular by the Nation of Islam in about the 1930s, and you can always see the gentleman standing on the corners, nice suit and bow tie, selling bean pies. Bean pie brother, we've all heard that. Well, today I'm going to teach you how to make it. And here's all the ingredients here, with the exception of a couple. Before I get it started, let me run to the refrigerator and grab a couple things out for you. Now I have to grab eggs. I'm taking the liberty, this recipe does call for 4 eggs. I'm taking the liberty to take 4 out and put them in a bowl for everybody. And 2 pie crusts. Now let me say that you can make your own pie crust if you're adventurous. I'm not adventurous like that yet. So I did cheat, and I bought pie crusts, and these are 2 frozen pie crusts that we will use to make the pies. The crust and the egg. Now I have to get the last ingredients, which is important, the sugar. A lot of sugar. Now what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and start making this recipe. Now it's pretty simple. Now what we do is we start out with 2 cups of cooked navy beans. And again, I've taken the liberty of already measuring this out, putting it in a bowl, and you dump this in the blender. Okay, now, after that, and you really can do this in any particular order you want. Now I'm going to add my 4 eggs. All the ingredients actually go into this blender, so it's really quite simple. Okay, now egg number 4. And now also what we have is we have a can of 14-ounce can of evaporated milk that you also pour in here. We also take a stick of butter. Now if you're actually using margarine, what you would want to do is get a ½ cup of margarine and use it. Of course the butter is going to add to the richness of it and probably give it a better overall flavor. Now we have a teaspoon of cinnamon that we put in this recipe. And again, I have to thank trusty Trader Joe's for their cinnamon. Okay. So now we have a teaspoon. And actually, I shouldn't be measuring this over. It won't fit in here. I'll do 2 ½ teaspoons of ginger. And again, this is something that I kind of pioneered myself. Okay, now ginger is actually not a part of the original Nation of Islam bean pie. This is kind of my own deviation from the recipe. I tend to like things with a bit more, I guess, spice or some sort of kick to it. Of course, it's not spicy. It's just a different flavor. Some people like it, some people don't. And next we have the nutmeg. And again, it's a teaspoon of nutmeg. And actually, I don't think I got quite a teaspoon. I'm going to put just a couple more grinds in there, just for safety. Now, what we do is, now we've already taken care of the cinnamon, we take care of the ginger, the nutmeg. What we have to do now is I have to get 2 tablespoons of flour, small amount of flour. So let me go here and grab the flour. Take 2 tablespoons, and I don't mean heaping either. I pretty much try to level these tablespoons off. All right, and okay, the tablespoons are not packed, and also, like I said, I tried to level them off. Take this, and I need to blend all of this on a medium power for maybe about, let's say, 2 minutes. So go ahead and take the blender. Now, you want to blend this again, like I said, on a medium speed for about 2 minutes, okay? And 2 cups of sugar. Now, generally, I try to use either raw sugar. This is the main ingredients right here. So again, all the ingredients you saw me put in here We mixed up for approximately 2 minutes, like I said, on medium power. Take this and pour this in the 2 cups of sugar. I've not yet poured in my vanilla. Spoons of vanilla. Pour that in. Make sure you get it all. You're gonna keep stirring this till you get to a point where it feels like the sugar kind of dissolves. Turn the oven on to 350 and preheated it. I suggest that you make sure you preheat it because the one time I did screw up my pies, I didn't preheat the oven. I was too lazy and I just stuck them in there. And they didn't cook well, and I can't remember how they cooked, but they weren't right. And I had to stick them back in the oven and try to doctor them up, and I know my wife didn't like them. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this. Now this is stirred up. So now we can go ahead. One. And number 2 in the oven. And we want them to cook again on 350 for approximately an hour. And they finished. We're ready to check them out. Now, let's slide this tray out. There we go. Nice and golden brown. They're hot. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this is nice and golden brown, baby, and it's gonna be good. Okay, this is not the end. Now, what we have to do, I know you're ready to dig in, I am too. But look, we need this to sit here for about 5 minutes. And then what we do is we take plastic wrap, plastic cling wrap, and we wrap them over the bean pies. And what this does, it moistens the top crust. And it gives it a nice, moist look. It forms sort of a crust. It's not a real hard, crunchy crust, but it's a little bit more solid than the rest of the pie. Okay, now I'm ready to go ahead and make my cuts. Man, I know it is. Come on, man. I left the door open for you. My first taster right here.
Hey, what's happening, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? Okay, now I told you I was doing something for you. I told you I had something for you.
You made them.
I helped you out. Now,
Wow.
check this out. I mean, you've been running or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Perfect after a workout.
That's right. This takes some of that must away. Right?
Okay.
Here we go. Now.
So how long did it take to make those?
Well, they cook for an hour. Okay. It takes us about maybe 10-15 minutes to prepare them. You know, and then an hour to cook them. So you figure maybe all in all we're talking about an hour and a half. You know, so I'm gonna cut you.
You've been baking all day.
Been baking, brother. Been baking. It's kind of hot, so I don't want you to burn your tongue. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Now, we usually wait till a little bit more gel than this. So it's probably going to be a little softer than I particularly like it to be. However, I guarantee you, my man, it's still going to be good. So now.
Oh, my mouth is watering with excitement.
Go ahead. And make sure it's not too hot. Here, you want a fork with it?
Yeah, let me get a fork.
I'll give you a fork.
I'm just in off the road, so I better use a fork.
Take you a slice. Tell me what you think.
Right.
Tell the world what you think. It's steaming. It's steaming.
I will.
It's steaming.
This is good. It's good.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, can we maybe get our cameraman over here to take a little bite too?
All right, hold on here. Yeah, I'll come.
Hold on. One more plate. Cameraman. Well, interactive and pretty tough.
All right, go for it.
All right. This is for my cameraman who's done me justice and taking care of me during the shooting of this, filming. What's up, man?
Hey.
What's up, baby?
Man, this looks good.
Go ahead.
The benefits of filming for a cooking show.
What do you think?
It's good. Reminds me of the Muslim bakery, but you know that ginger, like you were saying, adds some spice to it. So.
Yeah. Nice.
Till next time.
Okay, you ready? Okay. Open. Is it good? How's it taste?
Good.
All right. Here we are. Finally, we finished. You saw this whole bean pie process from the beginning to now the end. We've had 1, 2, 3. I haven't tasted it yet. We had 3 people try it. They loved them. I'm telling you, they're good. Remember, it takes an hour to cook these. We're going to post the recipe at the end of the film or at the end of the webisode for everybody to see. Remember, these are the same as the Nation of Islam's bean pies, except for the difference I put ginger in mine. Gives it a nice little kick. Next time, keepithot.com. .net. Keep it calm.